In today's shaky economic climate, raising taxes can be a tough sell. But tomorrow is Election Day, and 2 local school districts will ask people to vote to raise their own taxes. News 8's Jenna Traum joins us live in our studio with a look at these referendum.
Some millions of dollars are on the line tomorrow when Arcadia and Independence voters head to those polls. And those voters are going to have a tough decision to make, whether to raise their own taxes for the good of their school districts. The superintendent of the Arcadia School District knows $24 million to build a new elementary and middle school is not cheap.
It's a high price tag, there's no doubt about that.
But he says the current building's infrastructure is practically an antique.
This is all extremely old.
And it needs more than just a makeover.
This present facility is using 3 times as much energy as a new or upgraded facility would be using.
This is the current building's air handling unit. It was built in 1914, and if this referendum doesn't pass, this is the unit they're stuck with.
And that's not to mention the inefficiency we have with busing our middle school students back and forth for courses at the high school as well.
And he says now is the time to act.
On the upside is the interest rates are very low, construction costs are coming in under budget. The challenging part is the concern of the economy not doing real well.
That's a concern for Independence School District, too.
The economy is not good, and nobody wants to pay more taxes, even when times are good. But when you have an economy like this, obviously it's difficult to convince people to pay more taxes to support the school.
But the Independence School District's expenses are increasing at twice the rate their revenue is increasing. So they're asking residents to vote for a tax worth more than $1 million.
If it doesn't go through, we will have to look at cutting program services and staffing.
And after a similar referendum in Independence failed in February, the superintendent hopes this time taxpayers will vote differently.
Frankly, I have no idea how the vote will go. We'll find out tomorrow night.
The Independence School District superintendent tells me smaller districts feel the impact of cuts more deeply than their larger counterparts. In a bigger district, cutting down from 10 high school science classes to 8 might increase class sizes, but wouldn't be devastating. But for Independence, where many departments are made up of just one teacher, cutting down could mean the end of a program.
Thank you, Jenna. In Arcadia, the cost of renovating the current elementary and middle school building instead of building a new one would add up to $10 million.